Hi there, my stamping friends. It's Marilyn here with Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. I'd like to welcome everyone, whether you've been here with me before or whether you're joining me for the first time. You're always welcome. So, hello Bonnie, good to see you. I was just going to check if I was in the right place, but you're here, so I must be. So, tonight is another Thursday night, coming to you live from my craft studio here. And I have some great in colors to share with you. That's going to be my focus for tonight, along with, of course, other chit chat that we're doing and whatever. So happy to see you all here. And like I say, welcome to everyone. It's wonderful to have this community, and I'm really blessed that you are coming back each and every week. So thank you again. So before I turn the camera down, I will do some reminders like always. I host a number of classes each month. Today was our monthly Christmas card class, and yes, we're getting ready for Christmas. Some of us were kind of stressed last year when we had so many cards to make right at the end, so I decided, hello Tina, welcome, decided that I was going to do a monthly Christmas card class this year, and it's worked out well. There aren't a lot of us, but we enjoy doing it, and we are building up our stock. So that happens on the second Thursday of every month. On the third Wednesday, we have my monthly card club. And on the fourth Wednesday, most of the months, I will have a Stamp-A-Stack, which anyone's welcome to register. They're all done on Zoom. And if you need a kit, I do need to know right away because I will mail it out to you. And my Zoom with Friends on Friday has become very popular with a lot of you. I see your names going by, and I'm so glad you join us for that. And it's a great treat because I just turn the Zoom on and I have others that are willing to share and teach us. So some great classes. So if you need any more information on that, just let me know and I will certainly give you those details. So like I said, I'm going to work on share with you something on the in colors, the new in colors. So while I'm turning the camera down and getting ready, here are the in colors. A lot of you I see on here are demonstrators, so you have seen them. If you haven't, take a look and share with everyone what is your favorite out of those. And I have some other samples to show you here when we get the camera turned around. So as I turn it down, like I say, please share what is your favorite out of these. I think at the moment, mine is this one, which is Tahitian Tide. But it changes depending on what I see samples of and other people doing. So let me touch that and turn the camera and slowly turn it over. And you can see my desktop. So, like I say, let us know what is your favorite. And let me see what's happening here. Okay, it's lucky I saw all your names because, oh, there it is. Okay, got it. And now I can see your comments as they come through, which will be a good thing. So I see Linda with Orchid Oasis. I saw Bonnie with the Parakeet Party. Very interesting as I say those names. I finished watching a video today by Sarah, the CEO of Stampin Up, and another gal from Stampin Up, talking about the in colors and how the company chooses them, the names of them, and just a lot of background things. And I did share it on my VIP page as well as my team page. So if you're interested in that, be sure and give it a watch because, like I say, it was quite interesting. And they have, the cards are a bit bigger than these, but they have samples of colors. I think it was all of the colors that Stampin' Up's ever had. So not that they showed them all, but they had them. So kind of an interesting thing there. Before I get into more of the in colors, I want to thank everyone on here who attended Stamping Staycation with us. Maybe you have seen, those of you who didn't attend, maybe you have seen this hashtag posted. I know, Bonnie, you for one have posted some on your page, which is great. And you'll see a lot of samples that people made from the examples we gave you. So I just want to show you a few of those and let you know that you can still purchase the recorded videos and the PDF tutorials if you're interested. This is my card that I made from the Secret Stamping. So I'm just going to quickly go through these. This is the card that I did for the color challenge, which was my challenge this session. These are a couple of one that I did with designer paper, a masculine one as well as a Christmas one. This is my triple diamond, how to make that, along with the envelope. And I had a couple of them. That one won't come out of the envelope, so sorry, don't get to see that one. And this one with a different kind of designer paper again. So lots of different ideas. And of course, Lillian and Joanne had other samples that they did as well. So lots for you there. If you're still interested in that, again, let me know. So in colors, Stampin' Up! Has a fantastic promotion happening right now. For $135, you will get $256 worth of product. You will get to choose whatever you want. You can shop for whatever you want for $165. Then they're going to throw in an in-color starter kit, which includes these items. You will get grid paper, not graph paper. The Ines, how much is the bundle? You're talking the staycation bundle? It is $52, if that is what you're talking. You will get the cardstock, the ink pads, and the designer paper. So cardstock is this that I was showing you earlier. Designer paper is this. So you can see you get many different designs. I love them all this time. Quite often on the designer paper, it's like, oh, this is okay. And on the flip side, you have stripes and polka dots and all of the 5 in colors. You also could get, not with that bundle, but you can get glimmer paper, and you can see that it is a ombre effect. So more great choices. There is, and I don't have it in front of me, there is ribbon. There are blends for every color, and there weren't last time, so this is a treat for us that we do have blends for each of the colors. These, once again, if you're interested, the colors, aren't they great? My labels aren't very straight with each other, but they're all there. And it's not often that I have them sitting like this, but I wanted to be sure and show you how great these colors are. And I will show you samples of using each one of them in the project that I'm going to share with you tonight. So let me see. Any questions, concerns? I will go back and read all of them afterwards if I miss them. Like I say, lots of you on here are demonstrators. If you can answer questions for anyone else, please feel free to do so. And we'll get started. So tonight I am going to use the in colors. And I'm not sure when the last time was that I did hinge stamping. Have any of you done that? Do you know what I'm talking about with hinge stamping? Tonight I am going to use the Stamparatus because that's the hinges. I'm going to use this stamp from Amazing Silhouettes. I love how it works. And I'm going to use Happy Birthday from this Celebrating You set. So I'm going to place these and try not to knock over my light. Now, can you still see? Yes, looks like you can still see everything. Roz, you love hinge stamping. I hadn't done it for a while, and then I thought, you know what? Maybe there's others who haven't. So I'm going to, sorry. You know, you never have enough room, do you? When you're doing this kind of thing. So I have, from the samples I did yesterday, I have left my stamps on my plates. Obviously I didn't do it here yesterday. So I'm going to take my card base, my regular card base. I'm not going to fold it yet because I want to do my stamping first. So it's a quick and easy card. You can do lots of them in a short time. And I have arranged my stamps so that this one is going to stamp along the kind of the hinge side of the card. And then this one is going to stamp, and I'm going to move it down, 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 down. So a couple things that I've learned is, of course, Stamparatus is fantastic. Pardon me. For stamps like this that are more solid, and if you were just stamping with them, or for me anyway, chances are pretty good that I would end up not getting it colored where I want it, or not dark enough for what I want. So I lay my stamp pads behind, or stamp cases behind, to give me a solid surface. And what I did was I inked this one first. I haven't done one with the Tahitian Tide, so that's what we're doing tonight. And ink it up, put it on my cardstock, and help it a little bit to get it colored. And because of the type of stamp it is, with the shading like that, to me that's good. I'm going to leave it. These magnets are very strong. If you haven't used a Stamparatus, try not to get them close to each other, because if they smash together, they will break. And so far I've been lucky enough not to do that. The happy birthday then, I am going to work my way down with that one. And you could do this with smaller stamps like this. Then when you want to do it, the next layer, just move it down one of the hinges. And, whoa, lucky that didn't land upside down. And it gives you, I think, a great looking, quit talking and pay attention to what I'm doing. You guys talk amongst yourselves, okay? So you could, and I have seen it done, if you wanted to alternate colors, if you were doing something that lent itself to two different colors. It looks great. The only thing I will warn you is that when you get down here, I don't know if you can notice how wobbly that is. Just be aware of that, because there's nothing holding it on this end. It is a little less stable, I guess I would call it. And there is my card front. So I was pleased with that. Any questions? Rainbow colors would be nice. Yes, Karen, you're right. Rainbow colors would be nice. Because there are 5 of them, you could certainly do the 5 in colors. I may have to try that. I never thought of that till just now. So in conjunction with this then, I'm just going to take that off. It's suggested that you don't ever leave these in here when you are finished. And you really don't want to lay them on top of each other, because that will stick to that, and then you have quite a job getting them apart. So for now, I'll lay them that way. And no longer need my cases. So just finish the rest of the card. It's a quick, like I say, a quick and easy card. And I think it really pops, really looks great. I'll show you the others in a minute. So then I went a couple steps further, I cut some of that designer paper and a little bit of the cardstock, and I thought it needs something on the inside. So I am going to just put this is a 1/2 inch strip on a 3/4 inch strip of cardstock. Try not to get my fingers all glued. We discussed how easy it was to get everything covered in glue today when we were doing the Christmas cards. Sometimes your best friend is a wet one or a wet cloth beside you when you're crafting. Do any of you find that too? No matter how careful I am with this liquid glue, which I really like using, there are times when I always have glue where I don't want it. So that little bit of rough edge means I need to change my blades and my paper trimmer. So there's my card, except for some embellishments. And then I decided I also wanted this paper, which is the flip side here, on my envelope. And I was at a class last night with some gals that I've been crafting with for, I'm going to say, probably 8 or 10 years, and they'd never seen this done. So I was pleased that I was going to share it with you guys tonight to make sure you know that you can decorate your envelopes. This is a 2 1/4 inch by 6 inch piece of paper. You can use any type of adhesive on it, and once it dries I will trim around it. And then on my card I will take, these are the 2022-24 in color matte decorative dots, and they come in all 5 colors, and they come in a rainbow variegated, I don't know if you can see it, but these are darker than these kind of thing. So I thought they just needed, this card needed a little bit of something, and I wasn't keen on putting sparkles on it. So basically I just take my dots and kind of wave them, for lack of a better way, around the card. We usually work in 3s, so 1, 2, and I'll put one up there. And because everything, Stampin' Up! Colors match, it works out so well. So those are my embellishments for that. So, beautiful weather here in Spruce Grove today. I don't know about where you are, but I was out this morning for a class reunion meeting. Yes, I've been out of school for, hard to believe, but I see Betty, you're on there. You're a little bit longer than me, for 55 years for us. So we are hoping to have another get-together this fall, and I really enjoy it because we have a team of, 5 or 6 guys that started all this, and they asked me to come and do the computer stuff, so it's great. And when I was out, what I started to tell you was when I was out, it was beautiful, beautiful weather, so it was hard to come back in, but that's okay. Tomorrow will be another day. So now I'll show you the other colors. This is the Orchid Oasis. This is the Starry Sky. This is the Parakeet Party. And the Sweet Sorbet. So you can see I've changed up the designer paper a little bit, but they're all very similar. So do you have a different favorite now that you've seen them all put together? Another card that is made with that stamp is this one I did a while ago. You may have seen it. This is designer paper from before, and this is the Misty Moonlight that just retired. But another great way of just using that stamp without anything else. I've also seen it done with this embossed with white embossing powder, which turns out great. And love them all. Thank you, ladies. Some more cards that I've received in the mail. This is one done with the Starry Sky, I think. No, you know what? Now I really have to learn those. In that, no, that one is the Orchid Oasis. In that video that I was talking about that Sarah did, she said they do color buddies. And these two are classed as color buddies because they will work well on two-step stamping. This could be your dark background of a flower and your center. So, like I say, if you get a chance, go and watch that because it is so, I found, very intriguing to know how they do it. So this is from Nancy, a card swap there. This one is from Faye. Thank you. I see Faye was on here earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you very much. I do not have this stamp set. What Faye has done here is embossing with white and then sponging with the you know, blending brushes. There, she has it on her words. So thank you, Faye. This one was from Bonnie, and this is done with the New Horizons paper. That's a technique that we actually learned, and maybe Bonnie knew it before, I did not, from our Friday class, where we have others teach it, and Marie had taught us that one. So another great card. This one from my cousin after she heard about my uncle. This one from Linda, also from about my uncle. This one, I was tickled to see this one. Thanks, Tracy, for using that design that I had done a few weeks ago with the alcohol blends and rubbing alcohol. So great to see that you're using some of the things, some of the new ways of doing things, and different. I did not have this set with the bees, but it goes so well, doesn't it? This one from Marie with, I believe that tree might have been even from Lovely as a Tree. Looks familiar anyway. And then these are cards recently I've done. This is called a slide and lock. Isn't that neat? You can close it and it will hold your card together and then open it. I think maybe on some of these kinds you might have to put a note on it, slide here, that would, so the person receiving it would know what to do. This is another black and white one, and I know a number of you really like black and white for your cards. And this one, Karen had done one, which I think I showed you before. And I can't, oh, there it is. Let's see if I can, Karen Y, who's on here as well, had sent this one. So that is the same stamp set, only we did not color it there. And last but not least is one done with the Hues of Happiness paper. Just a piece of designer paper on the envelope, the piece of designer paper here, and a little bit wider piece than what I did tonight. And just another note on the greeting. Because this is already raised with dimensionals, we put dimensional here, but just glue dots here. So it's all even when it goes across. If you're interested in this paper, and I know some of you have already have it, I noticed yesterday the whole bundle was not available because of the dies being not orderable. Tonight when I looked, it's still, the dies are, everything's orderable, but they're low inventory. So they obviously have that ebb and flow thing happening with their supply chain items coming and going. So just keep an eye out if you're interested in ordering that. So, alrighty. So that is all I have for you tonight. Okay, Zoom ladies, who's going to teach us slide and lock? I can maybe work on that one, Linda, at some point. Although This particular punch I do not have anymore, and it works really well for that. So I'll have to come up with a different way to make that slot in there. So it's time for, might have to be me. I can take a turn, you guys. Time to tell you who won the card from last week, and I have done it a little bit different. I've already spun the wheel and got the winner. So this is the card from last week. It is a Mother's Day card, but it gives you the idea of what there is. And it was Gail P. who won that one. So congratulations, Gail. I will look for your address, and please send it to me by messenger, and I'll get that in the mail to you. So same thing, again, all of your comments for this card tonight that we made. I will look through all your comments, list them, and spin the wheel, and we'll see who wins for next week. So keep in touch. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. I know that someone had asked about doing that braided card. I just didn't have time after staycation last weekend to get that one ready, but I will keep it on my list, and I will certainly do it at some point. So thank you all again for joining me. Keep in touch with each other, keep crafting and having fun. That is the name of the game. Take care now.